Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Dex's interest in Sonny and Carly's fabricated alibi drives a wedge between him and Joss. General Hospital spoilers squeal Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, and Jocelyn Joss Jacks, Eden McCoy, might have had a fabulous night out at the Savoy before Rick Lansing's Rick Hurst. News about Heather Weber, Allie Mills, brought it to a screeching halt. But Joss can't argue that she wasn't nearly saved by those alarm bells. Their sweet night together hit a couple of subtle bumps in the road earlier in the evening, and fans took note of Joss' discomfort during one of them when Dex pointed out the awkward elephant in the room that is her mother's alibi for Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard. The investigation into FBI agent John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, death isn't over, and thus Joss is going to keep her lips sealed about Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright, alibi. Can Dex make peace with that? The moment that Dex highlighted the strange circumstances around Sonny and Carly's story, the mood at their date night table took an interesting hit. Joss instantly clammed up and had little to offer on the subject. The evening might have ended well for this couple, but we have a sneaking suspicion that the more Dex tries to bring Sonny and Carly into their conversations, the more difficult Joss is going to find it to keep their relationship on track. She tries to stay out of her mother's business, and she's not going to appreciate Dex digging his nose into it. Just because he has changed doesn't mean she has. Being a cop has caused quite a stir in Dex's life. His moral code has been righted. He intends to keep steering his ship in that direction, and he thought that is what Joss wanted for him. So it'll only confuse him the more he picks up interest in figuring out what happened to Jagger that Joss develops a growing displeasure with his interest in the case. He's just doing his job, right? She gave him another chance because he came around to the right side of the law, and now it seems like she wants him to ignore the wrong side. Like it or not, Joss is going to feel like she's stuck in the middle between her boyfriend and her mother. She couldn't really care less what happens to Sonny, but in this case, her mom would go down right alongside him if his alibi were proven false. She would become an accessory to murder after the fact. Joss will do anything to protect her mother, and Dex should know that by now. But the more time he spends on the force, the more extreme he may become in upholding the law, even if it intrudes upon Joss' relationship with her mom. Will she be able to convince Dex to drop his eagerness to pursue the truth about Carly and Sonny's big lie? If she can't, what will become of her relationship with Dex? Stay tuned for more GH news and spoilers to find out. In General Hospital, Dex Heller's fixation on Sonny Corinthos and the intrigue surrounding Sonny's recent troubles are beginning to spell disaster for his relationship with Jocelyn Jacks. When Dex uncovers a fabricated alibi concerning Sonny and Carly, it shifts his priorities, creating a rift that Joss feels keenly. To Joss, Dex's determination to uncover Sonny's secrets feels more like an obsession, and a dangerous one at that. For months, Dex has been inching closer to Sonny's inner circle, hoping to find information that might expose the mob boss's latest activities. He knows it's risky. Sonny's reputation in Port Charles is complex, teetering between feared crime lord and beloved community figure. Yet despite Joss's repeated concerns, Dex can't help but be drawn into the whirlwind of Sonny's affairs. When a whisper reaches Dex about a fabricated alibi involving Sonny, he senses an opportunity. What Dex doesn't anticipate, however, is that this curiosity will put him directly at odds with Jocelyn and push their relationship to the breaking point. Jocelyn had seen enough secrets and lies growing up under Carly's roof, and she's weary of the toll it takes on those she loves. Though she respects Dex's determination, she struggles with his fixation on Sonny, especially when it risks their safety. To Joss, it feels like Dex is slipping away, increasingly consumed by Sonny's world and the thrill of possibly outsmarting him. Dex, for his part, assures her that he's only trying to help. He believes that if he can prove Sonny is up to something shady, maybe it will give him the leverage he needs to be free of Sonny's influence once and for all. Then one evening, Dex stumbles upon information that Sonny and Carly are constructing a false alibi about Sonny's whereabouts during a mysterious disappearance in Port Charles. Rumor has it that Sonny wasn't where he claimed to be on a night that a major crime unfolded across town, and Carly's involvement has raised suspicions even higher. Armed with this lead, Dex finds himself at a crossroads. He could expose Sonny, maybe even turn him into the authorities, or keep the information hidden and risk Sonny eventually finding out that Dex knows his secret. Whatever choice he makes, it promises to send shockwaves through the Corinthos family and his relationship with Joss. When Joss learns about the alibi, her reaction surprises Dex. She's not shocked that Sonny or Carly would fabricate something to protect themselves, but she is stunned that Dex would go to such lengths to unearth Sonny's secrets, despite her warnings. To Joss it feels personal, almost like Dex has forgotten the danger they're both in. She tries to reason with him, urging him to let it go and focus on their future, rather than digging up a truth that could backfire on them both. But Dex can't shake the feeling that he's close to something that could set him free from Sonny's grasp. Their argument over the matter escalates quickly. Joss accuses Dex of prioritizing his vendetta against Sonny over their relationship. This isn't about Sonny anymore, she argues. It's about you proving to yourself that you're stronger than him, and I don't want to be collateral damage in this fight. Dex is frustrated by Joss's unwillingness to see his side. In his eyes, taking Sonny down would mean more than just protecting himself. It would be a way to protect Joss too, sparing her from the influence her family has on everyone in Port Charles. But Joss doesn't see it that way. To her, Dex's crusade feels reckless, as if he's driven by an obsession rather than a genuine desire for justice. The tension between them simmers, with both unwilling to back down. As Dex continues his search for proof, Joss becomes increasingly isolated. She confides in her friends, who echo her concerns, warning her that Dex might be too deeply entrenched in Sonny's world to see clearly. Their words resonate with her, and she begins to wonder if maybe she was wrong to trust Dex so blindly. Then Dex goes a step further by trailing Sonny on his next business trip. He sees Sonny meeting with a mysterious figure and overhears a snippet of conversation hinting at a potentially dangerous deal. His adrenaline spikes. This could be the proof he needs. But when he tries to share this new information with Joss, he's met with a cold reception. By now, Joss is at her wit's end with Dex's pursuit, and she tells him as much. "I can't keep watching you lose yourself over this," she says, her voice strained with emotion. "Sonny has a way of poisoning people's lives, and you're letting him poison ours." Dex pleads with her to understand, but Joss can't shake the feeling that she's losing him to the same forces that have cost her family so much over the years. She tells him that she needs some time apart, leaving Dex torn between his desire to uncover Sonny's secrets and his love for Joss. With their relationship now on thin ice, Dex turns to an unlikely ally, Sam McCall. A private investigator with her own complicated history with Sonny, Sam understands the risks Dex is taking better than anyone. She warns him that his obsession could end badly, but she also sees the determination in his eyes and agrees to help him verify Sonny's alibi. Dex and Sam uncover subtle clues that lead them to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Port Charles, where they find evidence suggesting Sonny had indeed been there that night, involved in a situation far more dangerous than anyone had suspected. Joss, meanwhile, begins to regret her decision to step back from Dex. She can't ignore the growing fear for his safety and realizes that despite their differences, she still loves him. She decides to confront him, hoping to persuade him one last time to walk away from Sonny and focus on them. But when she arrives, she finds him and Sam embroiled in a dangerous confrontation with one of Sonny's associates, who is caught on to their investigation. Dex's face lights up with relief and shock upon seeing her. And in that moment, he realizes that his obsession with Sonny has cost him far more than he bargained for. In the aftermath, Dex and Joss have a heart-to-heart. Dex admits that his desire to bring down Sonny had blinded him, and he agrees to step back if it means saving their relationship. But Joss, having seen firsthand how easily Sonny's world can ensnare those she cares about, isn't so sure they can recover. She's torn between her love for Dex and her deep-seated need to protect herself from the fallout of Sonny's life. For now, they agree to take things slowly, both wary of what the future holds. As Dex takes a step back from his quest against Sonny, he's left with the lingering realization that some fights might never truly end, especially in Port Charles. With secrets still simmering just below the surface, Dex and Joss are left to grapple with the knowledge that Sonny's shadow is never far behind, casting its long reach over their lives, their choices, and most heartbreakingly, their love.